iTorial, Intelligent Tutorials. CentOS6, Using Options with Command CP. This is an intermediate tutorial that shows how to use CP command options. Let's log in to our CentOS6 distribution. I use PuTTY for my shell emulator. Try this. Type this, nano space cp-options, then click return. We are going to write some notes before we try some hands-on examples. cp space -a or cp space -archive. The meaning: copy the files and directories and all their attributes, including ownerships and permissions, normally. Copies take on the default attributes of the user performing the copy. Next, cp space -i or cp space -interactive. The meaning: before overwriting an existing file, prompt the user for confirmation. If this option is not specified, CP will silently overwrite files. Next, cp space -r or cp space -RHCSA. The meaning: recursively copy directories and their contents. This option, or the -a option, is required when copying directories. Next, cp space -u or cp space -update. When copying files from one directory to another, copy only files that either don't exist or are newer than the existing corresponding files in the destination directory. Remember this one. You will use it a lot in the future. Next, cp space -v or cp space -verbose. Meaning: display informative messages as the copy is performed. Alright, we're done writing these notes, so let's press Ctrl-O to save and then Ctrl-X to exit the Nano file editor. Alright, for this lesson, let's create a file and some directories that we can work with for the examples. Let's create file 1, touch, touch space file 1. Click return. This automatically creates a file. Alright, now let's make a couple directories. Like we learned before. Type this, mkdir space dir1 space dir2, and then click return. You've just created 2 directories with one command. Good job. Alright, let's continue our practice of the cp command. We now have some options to play with, so let's try them out. cp space file 1 space file 2. What this will do, we'll copy file 1 to file 2. If file 2 exists, it is overwritten with the contents of file 1. If file 2 does not exist, it is created. Next, cp space -i space file 1 space file 2. Same as our previous example, except that if file 2 exists, the user is prompted before it is overwritten. Remember, -i is the interactive command. Next, cp space file 1 space file 2 space dir1. This will cause the copy of file 1 and file 2 and put it into directory 1. Directory 1 must already exist, or this won't work. Next, cp space dir1 / space dir2. Using a wildcard, all the files in dir1 are copied into dir2. dir2 must already exist for this to work. Next, cp space dash r space dir1 space dir2. Copy directory 1 and its contents to directory 2, dir2. If directory dir2 does not exist, it is created and will contain the same contents as directory dir1. Alright, let's take a little closer look at the cp recursive command. So type ls and then click return. You'll see that we have a directory 2 listed here. Now type cd space dir2 and click return. Now list the directory contents by typing ls again and click return. You will see that we successfully copied directory dir1 into directory dir2. So let's see if the contents of dir1 got copied recursively. We can do this by typing less space dir1 and then click return. You will see with the less pager that we can see that file 1 and file 2 have successfully been copied to directory 1 inside of directory 2. Awesome. Now click Q to quit the less pager. And that's it. We're done with this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you at another iTorial tutorial sometime soon.